I'm Jason Kinnaman. I'm a senior here at Weymouth High, and I just want to tell you a little bit about U.S. Government and Politics. I mean, it's a great class. It's one of the better APs you can take, just for a variety of reasons. Just the atmosphere is great. Mr. Rand really puts things into context for you. He cracks a joke every now and again, and it's really a relaxed, chill environment. You're going to have a lot of fun in there.
Who would you say took the most political role overall? Eleanor Roosevelt certainly played a big role, absolutely. We talked about Mrs. Wilson, Edith Wilson, right? Some people think that she was even sort of quasi-president for the time after Woodrow had his stroke. The CIA is tracking you.
That's what I figured.
They're stealing your thoughts.
My left a second.
Let me tell you a few things you got to worry about. I'll tell you this, he doesn't put a lot of emphasis on, there isn't going to be a lot of homework, there isn't going to be a lot of worksheets beyond, he's going to ask you to read and understand the book. He's going to ask you to read and understand at each chapter, to come in, bring your questions to the table, have a serious discussion, and make sure you do whatever you need to do to prepare yourself for the test. It is a lot more like a college environment than many other classes around here.
Did you get out of chapter 13 in the end? What were some of the things that you found confusing, that you found interesting? What do we have at that end? Yes.
Does the first lady have a real job?
So the interesting thing about the First Lady is her role defined in the Constitution? No, right? So there is no real defined role for the First Lady as far as a legal role, right? But do they do things? Of course they do.
You do so much. It's going to clear up all these misconceptions people have about the government. You're going to learn about why U.S. voter participation is so low. You're going to learn about the differences between the executive, judicial, and legislative branch. You go in depth. You don't just gloss it over like you do in 4th grade, where you learn, oh, here's the president, here's Congress, here's the judges. You're going to look at Supreme Court cases. You're going to look at budget controls within agencies. You're going to go in depth. It's going to be a ton of fun. There's a few field trips. Obviously, there are going to be great kids in this class. You're going to be surrounded by kids who want the college credit and who want the experience of an AP class.